YouTube, what's good? See you later, gaming here, and welcome back to the Game Lounge podcast with our E3 predictions for 2018. Big episode this month with a lot to cover. If you guys want to catch us a day early, you can do so on SoundCloud, now on iTunes as well, and Anchor and Stitcher, everywhere. We go on global, baby.
What the fuck is Stitcher?
Don't even stress about it. Or you can get it on YouTube, whatever you feel. Rolling with me today are my co-hosts, Braden and Geordie. Can I get your opening statement, Braden?
What's good? See you later, gaming here.
It's my line.
What's good? See you later, gaming here.
Nice. Geordie, what's up?
What the fuck is Stitcher and Anchor?
That's
what I want.
They're different podcast hosting sites.
Anchor. Oh, I type in
Jesus.
Anchor. The first thing that comes up is Anchor Tattoo.
Mm.
Is that it?
That's what we like to see.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get a bigger, like, scrolling parchment on there that just says "Mum" beneath your anchor.
Yes.
It's another good one.
Absolutely. Or if you're in the Navy.
Yep. Okay.
One app of the day once.
And my opening statement is we're back for our bi-annual podcast, baby. So let's get into the game announcements for June 2018. We've got BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle for the PC, Switch, and PS4. Happy birthdays for the Switch. Nobunaga's Ambition Taishi for PC and PS4. I'll probably fuck that one and I'll get shit in the comments section again.
Hell yeah.
Onrush for the PS4 and Xbox One. Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The Elder Scrolls Online Somerset. Braden, I know you'll all be all over that one.
I'll get it.
But only for the PS4 and Xbox One. So.
I'm not getting it.
Because it's already on PC.
Vampire for the PC, PS4, and
Hell
Xbox
yeah.
One. Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr for PC, PS4, Xbox One will be delayed until July. Flashback Remastered Edition for the Switch. Banner Saga 2 for the Switch. MotoGP 18 for the PC, Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Muv-Luv for Vita. Muv-Luv Alternative for the Vita. Surprised that they're still in development. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. Sushido, yes. Switch and 3DS. Jurassic World Evolution for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Get hype!
Nope.
Super Bomberman R for PC, PS4, Xbox One. Lego The Incredibles for PC, Switch, PS4,
Give me
and
that
Xbox One.
Incredibles Lego.
Yeah. The Lost Child for the Switch, PS4, and Vita. Musinx for the Switch. Motherfucking Call Commander! Gee. Apparently my roommate can't cook. Vegas Party for the Switch. Mario Tennis Aces for the Switch.
I'm not. Did that
Okay. Lumines Remastered for the PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. New Gundam Breaker, PC, PS4. YS8. Lucrisma, fucking whatever.
Wise.
Oh, it's okay. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the PC, Switch, and Xbox One. The Crew 2 for PC, PS4, Xbox One. Psychedelica, The Ashen Hawk for Vita. Far Cry 3 Classic Edition for PS4 and Xbox One. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus for the Switch. MX GP Pro for the PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Wowee. What a list.
It's a
Alex, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the sushi?
Mate.
Dude,
Don't make me say that again.
the
Well,
sushi striking the way of Shushido.
Yeah.
Alex, what one are you most looking forward to?
Jurassic World Evo.
Why is that?
So, if you watch my top 5 video for my favorite games of all time, say shameless
I did.
plug. Shameless plug.
Top 5 games of all time.
Top 5 of all top 5.
So one of my favorite games of all time is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Played that on the PlayStation 2 and the PC. I just like that style of game. I like the tycoon style game, and it's mixed with Jurassic World tie-in. It's got Jeff Goldblum back. It's got Sam Neill.
Jeff Goldblum.
And Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard all playing like a voicing role in the game, so it's very, very cool.
Chris Pratt.
all about it.
Are you keen to just look at people in bowls rolling around and looking at dinosaurs?
I'm just gonna chuck them in the T-Rex enclosure or the Indominus Rex enclosure and get them killed.
Sounds like a shit park.
No, it's the purpose.
Wait, is it $5? It's $5.
No, it's not. It's 50.
Oh, it's 55. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said. The
You
price
missed a
went
couple
up.
zeros right there, bud.
No, I missed the 5 at the start.
All right. So, Geordie, what have you been playing recently?
I've been playing a little bit. I've been playing some of that Rainbow Six Siege. Got it when it was on special. Enjoying it. I think my first match I may have thrown a few veterans off guard with my Call of Duty strat of just running in, which apparently you're not meant to do.
No,
but
definitely not.
So I just ran in. Literally first match in, got an ace. First round, I went in because I don't think they were thinking of the strat where the guy just bursts through the window and just try and kills everyone. But it got him off guard. That was
who were you running?
Lion.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
He's new?
And then it never worked again.
Oh.
It never worked again. So then I had to play it properly.
Oh.
But yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Yep.
League just brought out Pike. I got to play him like 3 times, I think now. He's built for me. He's a sick champion.
Very
Cool.
cool.
For everyone.
Dauntless, it's like Monster Hunter but free.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just playing some of that today. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun. It's alright. It's a little crashy, a little buggy.
Well, it still is. It's still in. It
Early
just went to
access?
open beta.
Oh,
No, it went
yeah.
open. Open beta this week. So it's very new.
Okay.
And then I've played Ico and Portal for in my uni degree. We have to play a game each week, and those were the 2 that have happened so far.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been good to come back and visit after such a long time. But fucking Ico's camera controls can suck a big one.
Yeah.
Vermintide 2, Chris Rap Simulator. It's a good one. I like it. I went back to play some Payday 2. I'm literally so lost with that game now. I've kind of got my feeding back, but like, holy crap, there was just so much content that I came back to. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, wait, how many heists are in this thing now? I was just like, kept coming across new ones. It's insane.
Speaking of Payday 2, have we heard anything recently about the Walking Dead game coming from Overkill?
Yeah, we'll probably see that at E3.
Yeah, that'll be in PC section, I reckon.
Probably. So I've been playing some Escape from Tarkov. That game is fucking hard. Yeah, I've been playing some Heroes with the lads. That's a good one. It's a fun little RPG.
Heroes of
where you just-
Hammerwatch.
Yeah, you just play as, it's like a pixel art, and you just kind of all play like almost like a D&D trope, like a wizard or, you know, a paladin or whatever, and you'll have these moves, and you pick up items while you're going down floors of a dungeon, and which leads to a big old dragon that you fight and kill. And yeah, that was pretty fun.
Very cool.
For the King, it's kind of like a tabletop, almost like a D&D again, but it has like more board game elements and super fucking hard. Like the RNG like is merciless.
Yeah, that
in
was
that
one of
game.
the PlayStation Plus free games a while back, and I didn't install it because I saw the trophy list for it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I went on my second try through, but that game is like really hard. And I just go play some golf with your friends. Yeah, you just pot in some balls in some holes.
No.
Yep.
Got a
So,
couple
yeah.
got a couple of good scores,
And then
some birdies,
and then
some pars.
also one,
Get some birdies, some pars.
absolutely some
Very-
hole-in-ones if
Oh.
I'm lucky.
Oh, very good.
And then there's one on Braden's list that I played with him for one session. That was Wizard of Legends. That game is fun.
Yeah, it's
I love that. That game is so much fun.
It was a good experience. I had no clue what I was doing, and he'd actually watched the game So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's so it's kind of like it's like a roguelite. So basically, you like sort of like dungeon levels or whatever, and you get like different types of arcana, which are basically like spells, and they all do like something different, and they like have different elements and stuff. And then when you beat bosses, they or like minions, they drop gems, and then when you die, you keep the gems, and then you go up to like the vendor, and you just keep buying like new different types of arcana that does stuff. And it's like there's like so many of them, so like the variety is like really massive. And yeah,
Very cool.
Good fun.
Very cool. Braden, what about you? What have you been playing?
I've been playing Pokemon MMO.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently it's been around for like a year, but yeah, a couple of my friends just got it, so we've been playing it. You can choose out of like Johto, Hoenn, and Unova, and like just do like the normal story.
Okay.
They've changed a couple things like Meta Harder and all that, a couple different like Pokemon here and there, but then the things they've added is like a trading center where like you buy other Pokemon with like in-game money.
Okay.
So you can kind of like, sell shinies or sell whatever and like kind of customize your team at whatever point. Well, after the fourth gym, you can do that. And also after the fourth gym, you can go to the other region. So there's a lot more to it than like after you beat the game. There's like a heap of post game you can do.
Okay. I thought that was the one that was taken down though. Or was that a different one?
That was a different one.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah. That was a hack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Another game I've been playing is Pokemon Quest. That just came out, I think, 4 days ago. Whenever the Pokemon announcement happened.
Yep.
That was the second game they announced. It's meant to be like a mobile game, but they released it to the Switch first.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like almost like Minecraft, like visuals of like cubes and everything across the Pokemon. Like this, like a mini dungeon crawler thing. Like you could easily play it on your phone. And yeah, I've been playing that. It's like time management type of stuff. So like you got to wait to play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good little time killer. I've enjoyed it. Also been playing League of Legends. Yeah, they're this League of Scuttle, I guess, League of Crabs.
Yep.
That is released, or upgraded the crab, and now it's kind of like everyone fights over that, and new AD items just came out this patch. So it's a lot of interesting stuff right now. It feels a little weird to play actually, like in some points.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people I've noticed are struggling.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I was playing Heroes of Hammerwatch. Enjoyed the game. Finished it on the basic mode, so might try and get through it on another one, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of grinding to get to that point. Yeah. Also played Wizards of Legends. I haven't played too much after I played with Geordie, but yeah, had a couple more goes of it. What else? Slay the Spire, of course. I'm now cracked about 150 hours of that game.
Naughty.
Yeah, nutty. It's legit that game I play. Like, I don't have to think about it. I just play it while I'm watching YouTube or something.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Like, I'll do like watching the wrestling or the NBA or something. And I'm like, yeah, I just play this game on the side while that's happening.
Yeah. Nice.
I just found out apparently, thanks to Jordan, that about beta thing where I can try out the new character. That was interesting.
the defect. Yeah. He's a good boy.
I tried that last week, and he seems interesting. I'm excited for that when that actually comes out properly.
He's out now. He's out properly yesterday.
Oh, I haven't played it. Like today's like the first. Today and yesterday were my busy days, and I actually haven't had the chance to play it. So okay, I'll have a crack at him. I'll have a crack at him later.
Oh, Braden, by the way, I also figured out, that dude we came across on the question mark that were like, what the fuck?
The 9999, yeah.
Yeah, so you know how all your things were missing the like buffs and debuffs?
Yeah.
So his thing is he dies after 5 turns.
Oh, you have to survive 5 turns?
Yeah,
and because all the debuffs were...
And the other debuff that is also necessary, because you're also like, well, he keeps going up like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 damage, right? So his thing is, the more damage you do to him, the less damage he does per turn.
So basically, I was getting cucked. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another game. I've been playing a lot of games this month actually. DB Legends, Dragon Ball Z Legends. It's actually a phone game. They announced it about 4 months ago, and it's actually made, and like the story is actually done by Akira Toriyama, the guy who actually created Dragon Ball Z. Mm-hmm. So it's a proper kind of like, it goes in line with everything It's a new movie coming out
Hugh's
at the
been
end of the
playing
year.
that.
Yeah, so I just and it for like a phone game and like all that, it's pretty crazy. Because like it's like the models are like you thinking like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, like the game.
Very cool.
Yeah, played a bit of Mellow. A couple of my friends got it, so I started playing that again. Dauntless, that's cool. Just like Jody was saying, fun. It's a bit of a grind, but you know, the beta, the servers are pretty shitty. I played a bit of Fortnite earlier this month with Alex. Haven't played too much since.
Yeah.
I played one game of the one with the big punchy man from what's his name, Thanos.
Yep.
I did not get him, so
No.
I died very quickly.
Yeah.
And I got Destiny 2 and Humble Bundle. So I've been playing Destiny 2.
Very cool. Have you been playing together?
Yeah, me and Jody been playing with. All of a sudden, I went from having like 2 people who had the game to like 7. So I'm like, I can't play with you all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's about it. All I played. Not as a long list, but yeah, that's what I've been playing.
My list is relatively short, mainly because work and shit, and I didn't have a desk for like a month after moving into my new place. Hey, I'm in my new place. Life is Strange.
Big boy.
Yeah, I know. Old man. I've been playing a lot of Life is Strange though. Picked that up a while ago on sale and just never got around to playing it. Had it installed, so doing that. God of War, again, had been playing that intermittently. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, haven't played much of. That was just sort of one that I've been hopping on and playing a little bit. Picked up State of Decay 2 yesterday and only played it for like an hour this morning. Not too bad so far. Is it worth the full $60 retail that I paid for it? Undecided. Because
You're an hour in, man.
yeah, but for the first one I paid $20, so I'm trying to see the value of what's changed, like majorly, and I haven't seen that yet. So
I hear it's just more of the same.
yes, that's what I'm seeing so far. So we'll see how we go. Can give a more detailed review a bit later. Also been playing a few VR games with the Daydream View. Picked up one of those because they did a huge sale with Telstra where they did the headset for $40. So picked up one of those and have been playing a couple of games on that. Yeah, it's interesting. There's not much in terms of games for it at the moment. But yeah, it's cool. And yeah, Fortnite. But every time, like, I'm getting sick of Fortnite because every time I want to play, I hop on and I've got like a 3 gig download.
Yeah, and like, how slow does it download?
Yeah, and it's so
They
slow.
fixed it a little bit, but like, remember that first time we tried to
Yeah.
download? We sat there for 3 hours waiting for like a 1 gigabyte patch.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, whether it's their servers or what. But every time I hop on, it's like 3 gigabyte update or 3 gig plus. And it's like, yeah. Because at my grandparents' place where I was staying when I first moved to Sydney, I had NBN. And now I've gone back to ADSL 2+, where it's slow as. So, yeah, it's either download with my mobile data or not at all. So, that's that. But while we're on the topic of Fortnite, so there were a couple of news articles that came out a little bit ago, but wanted to cover them on the podcast. So the devs changed the color value of the weapons, so green, blue, purple, for tax shotguns without actually changing the damage stats on them, just to see if people would pick them up more. So they were uncommon, rare, and epic for tax, but they're now just common, uncommon, rare. And pump shotguns were common, uncommon, and are now uncommon, rare. So I thought it was interesting to see, and like seeing the use chart of it was actually interesting. I'll chuck that on screen so you guys can see it now. But yeah, crazy to see like the use chart of it, of what color they picked, and with it making no difference to damage.
It's funny. It's kind of like it's just a mind fuck.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So yeah, that's interesting. Just thought I'd chuck that in there. And of course, Fortnite was released on iOS. It made $15 million in its first 3 weeks on the App Store.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I don't know how much it's at the moment, but I'm guessing it'd be absurd across all platforms. Like, I reckon
I mean,
it'd have to be in the hundreds, easy.
If the esports prize pool is $100 million
Yes.
for the year, I'm
Yes.
assuming they've made quite enough.
Yeah, and of course, as you know, pretty fresh news is
Apparently-
PUBG's trying to sue them.
On this phone, on data 2 million.
Oh no, Braden's Mecca.
Yeah. Yeah, your internet's dying, homie.
It's okay.
That's all good. Do you wanna try reset it?
No, there you go. It was because I opened some stuff. I said Fortnite is actually making 2 million a day on iOS at the moment.
Just
God.
on iOS too.
Yep, just on iOS.
That's filthy. That's disgusting.
Damn.
So
I wish I
this is-
could convince
this
my
is-
mum
This
to
is
buy me
after
some.
Apple takes their 30% cut as well.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Apple loves Fortnite.
Yeah, they must. And like, how much do you reckon they've made?
It's the top game on iOS at the moment every
Jeez.
week.
Would they be close to $1 billion?
Over.
That's what I was trying to look up while I was lagging.
You mean all together?
Yeah. Well, if they're making
Apparently,
2 mil a day.
apparently, just in February they made 126 million. Just February.
Oh, okay. So they might be high hundreds then. High 100 millions.
I think they're probably
I just said
there.
126 million in 1 month.
Yeah, no, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking like total cash would be.
Total cash that I think they'd be at
Oh.
1.5 bill.
Well, we're
No,
in
they
we're in
do.
June now. Yeah, so
Yeah, but Fortnite was out last year.
yeah, it
with
was.
Battle Royale. Yeah, so I'm saying across its entire lifespan, I'd say it's probably like nearing 2 billion.
That's insane.
Probably.
That's crazy. You'd
League
love to be a
brought in
shareholder.
like 2 billion last year in financial, and I wouldn't be surprised if Fortnite was doing the same at the moment.
Yeah,
So
yeah, crazy. Crazy.
it's a lot of money. Yeah.
Next up, we'll just kind of breeze through this because it's all kind of oldish
Wait,
news.
wait. I think I found out much. They're
Yeah.
worth 9 billion.
9
Huh?
Billion. Yeah, 8.9.
Whoa. That's crazy. But that's Epic Games value, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's across
yeah.
like all of their things. But that's still crazy. I reckon like
So, if we're
Fortnite's their
going-
bigger thing.
Yeah, if we're going across all of it, yeah, that's 7 of that's probably Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily. And yeah, so just for these things, we'll kind of breeze through them for the moment. But you can now stream to your phone from Steam if you have an Android phone. And you've got to have a pretty decent connection. But it's available. See what happens with that. Hopefully, like the internet... what would you say?
If you have
Voice-
good internet,
voice-
this would be great.
Yes, definitely. And this legal saga between Valve and Australia over the Competition and Consumer Commission is over. So that was the issue of not being able to refund games after purchase on Steam in Australia, and it was a $3 million payout, which is basically nothing for Valve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valve like sneezed and it came out of their nose. I'm like, oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Take our tissue money.
Yeah, they dragged
Yeah.
it on for long enough because that was like a year or two legal battle. So,
They just didn't want to refund the
No.
games, really.
and something interesting which came out just recently was the Xbox One Adaptive. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but it's a gamepad aimed at helping people with disabilities to play games.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's got a very cool design, Braden. If you haven't seen it,
I'm looking it up now.
it's very interesting.
It's a great idea.
It's very cool, and I saw one of the like
Oh,
demo reels
that's
for it, and someone was
interesting.
so someone was able to use their feet with it.
I was about to say, are they just two big buttons?
Yes,
Un-
they are.
Look, Unfortunately, it's probably going to run at a loss, but I hope Microsoft actually expects that.
Yes.
And it's, they don't have like, they're like, oh, well, let's make like 100,000 of these things. And like, I feel like there should be like to order thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they don't like do the thing where they're like, oh, well, we didn't sell enough.
Yeah.
So I guess we get rid of it.
No,
like,
I definitely, yeah, no, if they get rid of it, that's silly because this is definitely an awesome idea. Because there are people out there with disabilities who want to play games, and I think
Yeah,
it's,
of course,
a
it's
very,
so
very cool
hard.
idea.
it's a
Very
much
cool idea.
cheaper alternative than
It's,
what
it's
the.
super, it's super interesting. With like just like very minimum buttons.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's more like there's like 80 slots you can put things in,
Yeah,
so
I
it's like
see that.
super modular. So
Yes.
like, it you can literally tune it for each person's
Mhm.
predicament.
Yeah, because obviously some people may not have fingers, some people may not have hands altogether, and so it takes into account all of those factors and allows them to play with different parts of their body, as I said, like feet.
And so I guess if you hit those things in different spots,
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of like that.
or like if they, because I think they're gonna build apparatuses too, for like sort of those type of like disabilities as well. So like it's just like a modular like electronical system that picks up inputs. So like you could have like a foot pedal,
Mhm.
or like whatever, and like that can mean like jump because you can go into the software and like reroute everything on a controller to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking now at all the things they're suggesting to plug into it: a microphone, a mouse,
Yeah.
a joystick,
Yeah. Wow.
headphones.
Things that people who, if they bought this, would not be able to use for the most part anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a button, like a red button.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. Red
Yeah,
button, I
that's
guess.
that.
Decent.
Like it looks like a Wii control, like one of the left-handed Wii controllers.
A nunchuck.
Yeah, one of the nunchucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Like that idea. Hopefully it does well and people can enjoy the fun of gaming, because that's what we're all about here. We want everyone to be.
That's what Microsoft's all about. Not your money. They don't want your money. They want you to enjoy gaming.
Absolutely. Now, so on to the big news of E3 and our predictions, etc. Now, a while back, there was a huge leak on Walmart as to some of the games that they were going to be releasing, and based on this list, I think most of them have come true. So we've got Gears of War 5, Forza Horizon 4, Just Cause 4, a new Splinter Cell game. They said a new Assassin's Creed, but it's now been confirmed as Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Destiny 2 DLC, Lego DC Villains, Dragon Quest Builders 2, I'm pretty sure that was confirmed as well. Borderlands 3 and Rage 2, that was also confirmed. So,
Yep.
how are we feeling about this in terms of...
If it's Borderlands 3,
Spoilers.
I'm in, baby. That's
Yeah,
the only one I
Thank you, Walmart,
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
doing what others cannot.
Like, you'd absolutely think that the guy who posted that got fired immediately.
I don't think we're gonna see Borderlands 3 this year.
No.
I think but I don't think we'll see Borderlands.
Okay.
Border Worlds.
I think it's gonna be called Border Worlds.
So you think it's a more online style thing? Like they're doing with
Uh,
76?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Like, from what I've been like reading and looking into, Randy Pitchford, the crazy motherfucker from Gearbox,
Yeah.
he's saying that you won't see anything at E3 called Borderlands. So, and then like this dude was like, I also like a fan tweeted, he's just like, I also don't think something called Borderlands will be at E3, but there might be something called like Border Worlds, considering the leaks around it being like multiple planets you can go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then he liked it, and
Yeah.
Randy Pitchford like never likes anything. So people in the Borderlands community are now thinking it's going to be like, there will be something Borderlands, but it won't be called Borderlands. It'll be called
Yeah.
something else.
Interesting. But
Mm.
based on
But same
based on
concept.
this list, it's seeming like a pretty legitimate list because of how many have been confirmed at this point.
And Jordy, more DLC for Destiny. How do you feel about this?
Mhm. Well, considering the other one's got like 5 and a 6, I don't really care. So
That's fair. So I guess Braden, you're keen for Borderlands 3. I'm also keen for that. Geordie, what about you? Anything on that list that really appeals to you?
There will
Borderlands
be a Let's
3
Play on
Yeah.
XhiaGaming.
and probably Rage 2 because I actually really like the original Rage. If I'm being honest.
I'll play it if they get Blake Griffin on the ads again.
But yeah, Borderlands 3 and Rage 2 are probably the most interesting ones there for me, anyway.
Yep. Very cool. And now on to some more confirmed details. Nintendo held a press conference just last week, and one of the
Tuesday.
games they announced was Pokemon Let's Go. Thoughts, opinions, etc.
So, the first time I watched the thing. I didn't watch it live because I didn't actually know it was on. But I watched it like an hour afterwards, and I watched it like 4 times because I was like, just iffy on it because I was like, okay,
Yeah,
this is basically
Pokemon
I don't think
Go
I've
for
seen
the
this.
Switch.
for the Switch.
Yes.
Like, people were quite upset just from one thing they noticed in it. How you catch the Pokemon is you basically use the Switch controller as like your finger you would for like Pokemon Go on your phone, and you throw the ball, and that's how you catch it. So there's not actually like battling to catch the Pokemon. And people were real upset, like there's no battling for this, rah rah rah. And
Yeah,
then,
so what's the point of catching them?
and then it hit me. I'm like, every console game hasn't been on like an DS or 3DS for Pokemon actually has never had wild battles.
Interesting.
They've actually never had them. So it kind of goes along with that. It's like Pokemon Colosseum and all them never had wild battles, but people love this.
Wait, I'm watching the trailer for it. Wait, you get a little Pokeball?
Yeah.
Peripheral?
So you can get like a Pokeball. You
Yeah.
can buy like, and instead of like a controller, you can buy this Pokeball that has like where like the what's it called, the little button is. It's like a joystick, and you can move it around to play that in the game, and then you can use that to throw the ball and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and it connects to Pokemon Go.
Go,
so you can-
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can send Pokemon over, blah blah blah. At the end, they teased a special prize. I'm going to tell you right now what it is. It's a new Eevee evolution.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna tell you what it was. It was a Peter Molyneux disappointing surprise prize.
Yeah, it's a new Eevee evolution because the new movie they're about to make and release is about the new Eevee evolution. So
Yeah, because they've got a Pikachu and an Eevee
an
edition.
Eevee, that's why they're
What's
doing
the
it.
next one? Fairy?
I don't know. Fairy's already out.
Yeah,
Fairy's still
out.
out. I don't know what it is. I'm going to assume it's going to be Dragon. It's like the only like logical one. That's Steel or Poison. I don't see it goes
Not a
to one.
dark.
Duck's already out.
It's Umbreon.
Yeah.
True.
But I don't know how, like, it seemed interesting because you got like 2 people playing it. You can have 2 people playing it and doing like the battles, and apparently it's like it goes off Kanto, so the first region, and you play all the way through. It's not meant to be like a main series game. They're apparently bringing out a new game next year. So this is the filler. First game on the Switch. Get something out there. See what the fillers are. I wouldn't be surprised that Pokemon, how it would work is they're going to have a Pokemon Let's Go game come out every second year after like the main series game, and then a Pokemon Let's Go for the next generation and so on, just to make Pokemon Go continue to be relevant. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh,
And
I
it's
thought it
kinda-
would have just been an ongoing service. Like they just keep
No.
on doing it.
No. It's one region at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, but
first
why wouldn't they then update it to add?
Do you
Money.
Oh, right. Do you
Money.
understand how money works, Jordy?
No. I was thinking you guys were actually going to say the intelligent thing and understand how game cartridges work, but you didn't go with that route. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's going to be interesting. I'll 100% get it. I think it will be good. It'll be worth like, the Pokemon game.
Yeah. Well,
It's going to sell.
well, seeing as we're already on Nintendo, but I guess we'll talk about this real quick. Do you think Pokemon Let's Go has any more announcements like battles being announced at E3? Because they have a press conference.
They said it's not online.
No, I mean like
That
being able to battle still. Like, do you reckon
No,
that's a feature that they might announce there?
You still can battle. Like, you can do trainer battles and everything.
Oh, okay, yep. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was in it.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
like two people, like you can have two people playing the game. It's a co-op game.
Oh, okay.
You can. It
Gotcha.
can be battling. It's like a 2v1 battle from what I saw. It looked really weird, but like, it's kind of like meant to just be fun. This game, it's not meant to be like the competitive ones, or like meant to be like any strategy like that. It's just meant to be like Pokemon Go cross battles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. On the topic of Nintendo, some of the things we've got listed down for predictions.
Can I go over this?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay. For Nintendo, these are just some that have been said, and then I'm going to say a point where apparently a leak for the whole press conference was leaked. Like, the whole press conference was leaked, and I'm going to tell you this part of what may actually happen.
Gotta love leaks.
So, Animal Crossing is meant to be coming to Switch, but I'm 100% not surprised about.
No.
Bayonetta 3, probably a trailer is going to happen.
No, you'll get gameplay for Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. Persona 5 is coming to Switch. Some type of Bethesda game.
Yeah, remaster.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, Wolfenstein. Fortnite. That
confirmed.
was leaked. Yeah, that was the leak. I saw a picture. Probably some Nintendo 64, something to do with that. At this point, there was apparently through 4chan, there was a person who also confirmed multiple games that before it even got released, put out this whole press conference and what was going to happen. So they were going to start off with a Smash Bros. Like trailer. Then they're going to do like a Metro Prime 4 about that. Star Fox Racer, like a racer game around Star Fox. Overcooked 2, that's apparently confirmed.
Yeah, Overcooked 2, the game is confirmed.
So is Monster Hunter Generations Ultima. Thief is also confirmed. Paladins is confirmed. Apparently it's meant to be a new Yoshi, like Woolly's World type of game for the Switch, because, they only have so many IPs and they love to chuck them out.
They do indeed.
Black Ops. So we're getting Black Ops 4, but a Battle Royale edition.
That was interesting.
It's called Blackout.
Yeah, Blackout. Because apparently the Switch can't actually handle like the proper game. So
interesting. Yeah, I guess can't chuck it all on the cartridge for it.
No. And then apparently there's Odyssey DLC where you can play as Luigi and also possibly Wario and Waluigi.
Waluigi.
But the thing about those two is no game has actually had playable as Waluigi besides from a like Mario Kart.
Get around it, boys.
What's quite
interesting
thing.
His time.
Because the person who created Waluigi actually hates Waluigi, apparently. And the whole conference, get this, is meant to end with the announcement of Crash and Spyro in Smash Bros.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
Get around it.
That's apparently the big...
That wasn't on the list. Even I was shook.
I had to hit him with it, yeah, because
excited by proxy.
Because Crash Bandicoot's coming out on the Switch this month, and then they're gonna have they've already announced Spyro coming out on everything.
Yes.
Yes, so they're tying that in. So those two apparently are going to be in the Smash Bros. Game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
As your local Nintendo man.
Yes, absolutely. Geordie, do you want to take one, or do you want me to go for one?
You start up the top, baby.
Oh, baby. Okay, here we go. So, as you know, I'm the in-house Sony child. So we've got number one on my list. This is the one that I absolutely want. Kingdom Hearts 3. Braden and I have been watching those little trailers. We love it. We love what we're seeing.
And like I've said, we aren't going to get it. We'll get it 2 more years from now.
Yeah. Honestly, not expecting anything this year.
We said, hey, this time last year when we for E3, we were like, we're going to get a release date for E3. That's our number one prediction for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's what we want. That's the prediction we're saying.
Yeah. That was my number one on my list. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Both months.
Honestly, Sony are the biggest cock teasers ever. They'll put something out like 5 years in advance, and they'll be like, "Haha, no, no, no!" Like fucking Last Guardian all over
The Last
again.
Guardian.
Yeah. Jesus. Death Stranding, we're definitely getting something for that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gimme.
I just want to see something a bit more than a cinematic.
No, give me more cinematics. They're so fucking weird and creepy, and I love it.
Yeah, they are very creepy, but I want to see something. I want to see.
Give me
something.
more Norman Reedus.
Absolutely. Naked Norman Reedus with babies again.
Absolutely, and he eats it.
Yeah. Jesus. Well, we'll be expecting something for that. Absolutely going to get something for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming 2 has been announced from the movie studios, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do something to coincide with that. Sony have been on their run of remastering games from the PlayStation 1 and 2.
I reckon
Shadow of
it
the
could
Colossus last year. Or this year, sorry.
Okay, do you know how we're getting Spyro?
Yes.
What do you think is the next big like one we're gonna get?
Yo, can I make a bold
Yeah,
claim
hit
here?
it, hit
God
it.
of War?
It's more born out of my want rather than it being likely. But I hope it's there.
Jack?
A new Jack game.
Yeah. Jack.
Please,
That's,
God.
Yes.
that's
Yes.
pretty much where I was leading this to. I was about to say, do you think we're gonna get a new like either
I hope.
remastered Jack,
No.
the whole thing, or a new game?
Well,
Give me Jack 4.
well,
I'm ready.
Naughty Dog only, like, they keep fucking teasing it every year. Like, Neil Druckmann sits there in his chair and laughs, and he's like, haha, we love Jack and Daxter. And then he'll like, completely walk away from the question. But then he's like, we only work on one game at a time. So that'd be, like, the huge bombshell if they had Last of Us 2 and Jack and Daxter announced. Like, that'd be huge for Naughty Dog, because they're, like, they're like well known for only having one studio all working on the one game, so
Yeah.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, it's more of a hope,
Yeah.
not a reality.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see, like, after Last of Us 2, a Jack game being done, because they know that the fan support's there for it. Absolutely.
But that's why I think they'll probably bring out like a full remastered thing first, just get new fans also.
They've already
Yeah.
done a remastered though.
But like no like I'm looking at it. It doesn't.
It's a remake. Oh, it's a port.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a port. It's not a remaster.
Yeah,
I'm looking
I
at
bought
footage
it
right now. As in like they fully remaster it, and then they say this is coming out like next month. But also here's Jack 4. That's how you get like new fans to come in and be like, oh, this is a big thing. You know,
Yeah.
this is coming next year.
Mm-hmm.
You play this to hold yourself over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's how I feel like. Yeah,
The Bethesda thing.
yeah, the Bethesda thing.
I can also see us getting some Last of Us 2 gameplay, potentially. We only had that sort of short clip with Ellie and the guitar last year. And some of the fireflies, but I can definitely see a bit of gameplay. Or I'm not really expecting a release date, but a trailer would be nice of gameplay.
I think it'll either end the show or Death Stranding will end the show. Either
Yeah.
one of those two will be the finisher.
Kingdom
and
Hearts open and close.
They aren't doing a Smash Bros for the PlayStation Kingdom Hearts unless they're gonna show like Star Wars World or something like that.
Oh, we could actually, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They started off with like the Star Wars thing, and then at the end they do get JK. We're actually giving you the game in like 2 months.
Yeah.
That's how
Please.
they make someone. That's how you make people shit the bed.
Mm-hmm. We're also expecting an announcement from Software.
Oh yeah, Shadow Strike
Yeah.
twice. Whatever was said in that teaser where it was the bone wrapping around the
Yep.
like string or whatever.
Yeah. I also forget the name of the devs, but the guys who do Until Dawn.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of expecting a game from them, and maybe Sony Bend.
Yeah. You mean Supermassive? They did
Supermassive,
until
yes.
Dawn. Yeah.
Could see that.
Yeah.
Because that was 2015. So
Apparently they're making the Inpatient, or it's already out.
Inpatient
already
is
out.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe not then.
Yeah. Maybe not. We'll definitely be getting some Red Dead 2 stuff because that's meant to come later this year. I reckon it gets delayed. Honestly,
Yeah.
I honestly don't think it drops this year. I think it drops
it comes
early
this
next
year.
year. You think so?
No, it's coming
We
this
still
year.
got 6 months. You gotta remember, it's only halfway through the year.
I think it's
Yeah.
coming. They're nearing
Maybe-
the 8-year mark.
Mm.
So I'd say
It'll probably be November, December,
Yeah.
right around Christmas. Good
I-
sales.
Yeah. But obviously Sony have the partnership with Rockstar, so we'll be seeing something from them. Whether it's exclusive content or just the trailer being shown there. We'll get something. And meme review. PlayStation 5. So I've seen it going around. I've seen it circulating.
No.
I mean, I want to drop it here first because, boys,
I'm
boys.
telling you, we got 2 or 3 more years before we're getting it.
Yeah, what we got the Pro this year.
We just got the Pro.
mate,
Yeah,
you'll be sitting there and you'll see the announcement and
Alex.
you'll be shook, and then I'll be like, absolutely.
Alex,
They
there's
just
no
made
way.
they just made the Pro just released this year, and it like clearly they're trying to make people get Pro. I probably have to get a Pro because my PlayStation's dead.
Yeah.
So especially if I want to play Kingdom Hearts like the good. So we're not getting PS5
Yeah, there's
for at
not a
least 3 or 4
PS5.
years.
All right. Well, we'll see.
It's the same thing with like the Scorpion or like the PS or Xbox One S, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They just released that, so we're not even going to get a new Xbox for
I don't.
4 or 5 years.
No, I don't think it's 4 or 5. I think it's probably 2 years.
Yeah. I don't think
Because it came out. It came out in early
Last year.
February 2014. Was the first PS4. It's
Yeah.
been 4 years. already.
2020. There we go.
It's weird because they still feel like new consoles though, because
Yes.
there's like not that many games on them still.
Yeah.
So they still feel really new.
Like
But
my-
it's already 4 years old.
My library's pretty small for it, but I think like the usual cycle for a console is what, 10 years?
No, that was just the Xbox 360 PS3.
Okay.
That they just went for too long.
Yeah.
So we'll get
Before
in
that, it was
2020.
like 4 years, 6 years maybe.
This is called the PlayStation 20. It's coming out 2020, baby.
Just call it the PlayStation 10, like Windows 10, because you'll know why they skipped to it.
Because
Like
all the
Microsoft said.
all the
Just
dev
call it, like-
code.
Yeah.
Like the iPhone 10. You know, you just skip to it.
God. Yeah, because all the dev code had 9s in it. That's why they couldn't use it. Because they released in 1990, and so it had a bunch of 9s in the code, and that's why they didn't do it.
Anyway,
Knowledge.
no
bombs for
PS5.
you.
No PS5.
So that's what I've got for Sony. We'll see what happens. And there'll obviously, I reckon, be a couple of new IPs in there. I don't know who from or where, but I think Bend is a good bet because they haven't put out anything recently. So, Geordie, you're up next. You can take whichever one of these you want.
Okay, I'll take the Xbox and so I can pick up the EA.
Okay.
So Halo 6, it's that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Crackdown 3, the Ted Cruz simulator. I mean,
Yeah.
not Ted Cruz.
Terry.
Terry.
Terry Crews.
Terry
Terry Crews,
Crews.
baby.
Ted Cruz.
We got Ted
the Zodiac
Talks.
Killer. We got the Zodiac Killer Ted Cruz here. So I don't think this game's ever coming out, if I'm being honest.
Crackdown?
I think it's been delayed 4 times.
Yes.
Its life cycle.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to exist. Anyway, moving on from that, honestly. A new Perfect Dark. I mean, it's conceivable, but Rare isn't that good anymore.
Yeah.
so
That was also apparently a leak.
interesting.
Yeah.
And then the new Xbox One service. What is that? What's the new Xbox service?
It's they always bring out some stupid service at their E3. announcements. It's always like,
Oh, right,
hey,
yeah.
we bring out movies. You can watch
The-
movies. We partnered
Yeah.
with Spotify.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be
Oh.
one of those shitty things where they
Yeah.
just like,
That reminds me about Nintendo. They're going. Yeah, it's like a paid service. They're switching
Yeah.
to online, but
Yeah.
you pay for a year, and it's like $20.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And then they'll probably do something to do with that as well.
I think a very safe bet for Xbox ID, the indies.
ID.
Indies.
Indie devs.
The indie section will be massive again. I feel we will be seeing Xbox once again
Uh-huh.
going hard for the indie developers. Like you've noticed two trends have happened this console lifespan. PlayStation got games,
Yeah.
Xbox got indie games.
Yes.
Sony
Which
got
flipped.
exclusives. Xbox got indies. That's what happened. Yeah, and well, I think this is probably going to come up on PC, but Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt is probably also going to show on Xbox because that's who they're affiliated with. But I think that's more likely going to be a PC thing.
Yeah.
But I'd say we get a trailer. I don't even think we get any gameplay.
That game's been in
So-
development for over 10 years now as well.
Yeah, I say we get a trailer.
Man, you'd hope so.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the guys at CD Projekt Red do? They just hop into the office every day and they're like, "Whew, work on this game and never release
Look, man,
it."
I don't know. They made one of the greatest RPGs of all time. I don't really want to say anything bad about it.
I feel like they're the Valve workers. They come into work every day. They're like, "Whew, let's look at CS:GO and back to Dota 2." That's what I feel like CD Projekt Red are like. They're like, next Witcher game.
Yeah, but I also feel like they made a Witcher 3, so they're already above Valve and making a third game. So
Yeah.
When we get Witcher 4.
Savage. Ooh.
Yeah.
Braden with the real talk here.
I'll play it.
Yeah, there you go. So that's Xbox, Microsoft. Braden, do you want to pick up
I'll take
one of these
EA.
other ones? You want to take EA?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll 100% get something to do with Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about Anthem? Like, the whole thing of like with what's the game? What's the other game they stopped? They kind of half-assed.
Titanfall.
No.
Uh,
Isn't
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Mass Effect
That's the
Andromeda?
one.
Yeah, I smart blank. Yeah, Mass Effect, because like, especially like I know people who like were a bit sad, like quite sad about Mass Effect, of course, and then because they said, oh yeah, we're putting all our efforts into this, and then if then this is shit,
Yeah.
but they said they just put everything into it, so I'm interested in like at least like having a look out what it's going to be and everything.
Yep.
It's third-person Destiny.
Yeah, it's Third Person Destiny.
Yeah.
Battlefield 5.
Yes.
I'm surprised we're at 5.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm
Crazy.
surprised we're at 5. Yeah, I remember when the first Battlefield came out.
Battlefield
1942.
43. Oh, 42.
42.
Oh, I thought it was 43. My bad.
No, incorrect.
Well, there you go.
We've been
Yeah.
everywhere in this fucking series, though.
Yeah.
Like we had Battlefield 1 last year. We've jumped back to 5. The first one, 42, which then jumped to Battlefield 2, which then went to Battlefield 2142,
Yeah.
which then went to 3, 4 to 1 to 5. I don't know what the fuck is going on
and
with this
and all the
fucking
bad,
franchise
and the
anymore.
bad companies.
Oh yeah, the bad companies.
Yeah.
But EA,
Um,
do your fans a credit, a service, and bring out Bad Company 3. That's what they want. They don't care about Battlefield 5 and the feminists.
They really don't.
They just want, Sarge, they want Sweetwater, they want Haggard, and they want Preston. They just bring them back.
Other games, of course, is like Just Dance. We get one every year.
Please do a cringe compilation with that.
But that's Ubisoft, guys. I don't know why I have this under EA. It's
'Cause-
Ubisoft every time.
Or like, well, then all the sports games as well. So Madden, NBA,
Yeah.
all those.
Please bring a soccer star on stage again. We love that.
FIFA.
My name is Cristiano Ronaldo,
Wow, yay!
and this is my journey. And then it's just he is the
play
main
as him.
story.
Yeah, you play as him from a little kid all the way up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow, what a tale.
Yeah.
What racing game do you reckon we'll get?
What is that? There's Need for Speed.
Yeah, Need for
Oh,
Speed.
that-
We haven't had, when was the last time we got like a good Need for Speed?
Underground.
Underground.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good answer.
God damn it.
Or apparently they release a new Need for Speed every 2 years, so maybe not, because one came out last year.
Yeah.
Payback. So we might
Thank
not
you,
get that.
Jesse Wellens.
Oh boy.
And
Yep.
Alex, what type of Star Wars game do you reckon we're getting this year?
Well, they had announced the single player one, and that's what we've got on our list. But then they said
Yeah.
it was cancelled.
So we're
And
getting.
so I reckon EA's cooked with this Star Wars license, 100%. Like I
So
don't
we're getting
know.
Battlefront 3. Is that right?
Yes. No, I don't know. Star Wars is in kind of a weird spot at the moment where it was when it was with LucasArts, where they have a game idea and they'll halfway develop it, and then they'll never bring it out, and then it's just forgotten.
How about we get Battlefield 2.5?
Yeah, I can see DLC for it, honestly.
I bet at the end of the license, Disney doesn't give it to EA. You reckon? You know who I think they give it to?
Naughty Dog or someone like that.
No.
Ubisoft.
No. They give it to Sony, which is obviously Naughty Dog's the subset of. But
Yeah.
I think they give it to Sony.
I reckon,
honestly.
yeah, because Sony, well, they've got a partnership with them already. They've got so many in-house studios, that
That are good.
that are really good, and some of them
That
not
are
being
really
used. And well, not being used, I say that in like a light term because they probably are working on shit that no one knows about yet. But yeah, they definitely have all the resources to do it, and then Sony would probably just have that. Hey, that they'd still have that deal of hey, you get your DLC a week early and exclusive content. Or
Yeah.
and like, because I could definitely see that being a thing, because EA has absolutely tanked it there with the loot boxes for one, it not being like a super big upgrade. The campaign was an hour and 5 hours long for Battlefront 2. Like, come on, you.
Hell yeah. That sounds like a good ass time.
Just
Yeah.
give us DLC. They bring out us a new DLC. What's like just single player DLC.
It'll be solo related. Like,
Yeah, that's what they should do then.
yeah, that's what it'll be. It'll be solo related, and then they'll have 2 different Han Solo
Yeah.
skins in the game. One for Olga.
Can I play as
one for-
Donald Glover?
Mate, they'll have the 2 different skins. They'll be like, do you want to be Donald Glover, Lando Calrissian, or do you want to be Billy D. Williams?
Billy D. Williams is the correct answer.
Yes, absolutely.
It is not.
Oh,
I'm joking.
unbelievable, Jeff. All right, I'll take.
This is my home.
Are you kidding me? Twice in one video. You got to be shitting me. I'll take Ubisoft, I guess.
Alright. Bethesda is me.
Yeah, and Brayden, if you want to do Square.
Yep.
All right, sweet. So Ubisoft Beyond Good and Evil 2. So last year we saw a cinematic trailer, so I can see maybe some gameplay this year for it, depending on how hard those teams have been working. Splinter Cell,
They
as
also-
per the Walmart.
Wait,
leak.
can I stop?
Yes.
can I stop
sorry,
you there?
Go for it.
They actually showed some technical footage of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh, I
Like where they
did.
were showing in-engine
Yes.
like mechanics and stuff.
Yeah, I saw
if you
that.
saw that video. Yeah. It looked interesting but very undone.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looked very bare bones. So
So it'll be interesting to see what they show. I mean, they'll definitely show something, but to what extent, I don't know. Yeah, Splinter Cell, I'm thinking that's a pretty safe bet because it was in the Walmart leak. Don't know what type it'll be, if it's a single player or what we get with it. Oh, wait, who's Tom Clancy? That's them. Ubisoft,
what do you mean
isn't it?
who's Tom Clancy?
No, I mean, I know he's the author, but that was Ubisoft?
Ubisoft is Tom Clancy.
Because they brought out
Yeah.
Wildlands.
What do you
this
mean?
year. Oh, yeah, don't even worry about it. Because Tom Clancy, yeah, no, no, I'm an idiot. I thought Splinter Cell was Tom Clancy, but my bad. Had a cooked moment there.
It is Tom Clancy Splinter Cell.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Jeez, I'm confused.
Why does his name always have to be in front of it?
Because that's who it is. He
Yeah.
wrote it. It's
Yeah,
his thing.
he's an
it's like
author.
player unknown's battlegrounds. Like
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, they still pay for his name. He's getting royalties well after he's gone. New Rainbow Six Siege content or a redo or a second title.
it's coming out very soon. It's Parabellum. It's got 2 new operators so far in it.
Yeah.
One who looks ridiculous because she can make like decoys of herself.
Nutty.
So yeah, I'm excited to get my ass destroyed by
Yes.
like shooting at a clone and then realizing it's a clone and getting shot from behind. Can't wait.
Absolutely. Division 2. So that's been announced. So guessing we'll see some gameplay for it. Maybe even a release date for it, depending. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So this will be set in ancient Greece. So another new location. If it follows on from the success of Origins, I'm guessing it'll be pretty good. For Honor Season 2. Who wrote that shit there?
No, it's real. That's real. That's a thing. Yeah.
That game died like a week after it came out. Why are they redoing? Why are they making another one? Or a new
Because they're
season?
doing that Ubisoft thing where like the games come out and they're dead and then they bring them back, or at least they try. Like that was what Siege was. Siege was dead on arrival and then they were like, all right, we'll spend 2 years throwing money into this even though we might not get anything back. And then they got it back.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what they can do with For Honor. Yeah. Skull and Bones, a pirate ship game. Like Sea of Thieves or Sea of Dead.
You don't know how disappointed I was about that game.
Sea of Dead Communities.
I knew Sea of Thieves was gonna suck.
Yeah. Sea of Dead Communities.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know how
much.
bad it is though that you need the Xbox Online to play it. You
Yes.
buy the game and then you can't play it at all without the Xbox Online.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't buy it for $100 Australian after fucking Microsoft.
This well, the same thing for State of Decay 2. They've got the same Xbox thing. It's shit.
It's silly. Xbox don't understand.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil Spencer.
Yeah. Well
Thanks,
done.
Spencer Phil.
Got him. And Just Dance in Ubisoft now. We're gonna see a collab
That's
between.
where it belongs.
We'll see it with Ubisoft and EA crossover.
They'll get a little Filipino man to dance on stage.
They'll be like, everyone, you can play with your iPhone. Just stand up right now if you've got it installed.
Oh
I-
Jesus!
I reckon
You got it
that's
installed
like,
and everyone's like,
I reckon that's like a prerequisite before you walk in the room. They're like, have you got Just Dance installed?
There's like a metal detector and it like beeps if you don't have it installed, and they just push you aside.
And they'll give you like a glowing wristband so they can see everyone dancing in the crowd.
Very good.
That'll be Ubisoft, with Aisha Tyler presenting again.
Yeah. Taisha.
Give us an Archer game.
Yeah, please.
That'd be
I'd
sick.
take it. And I bet if it was a game that was Archer, it'd be made by Telltale.
It's so true too. They can use the Batman skin from it looks exactly the same.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah, you want me to do Bethesda or?
nah, you know I do it.
Alright. So, Bethesda. So, there was a big old thing happening on Bethesda's Twitch of like a standby screen that had a little bobblehead in the front, and then all of a sudden the lights flickered and the bobblehead was knocked down. And then the lights went out, and then eventually a trailer came on for Fallout 76. So,
Multiplayer online.
So the thing with this game from Jason Schreier, who writes for Kotaku, who originally found the transcript for Fallout 4 2 years before it came out, and no one believed him. So I've got a fair inclination that this dude's probably pretty correct in saying that it is an online esque
RPG.
Fallout game. But he then wrote another thing today stating that it's still very single player focused, like in
Okay.
terms of its like questing and stuff. It's just it has online elements, so like probably like co-op is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I'm okay with it as long as if I can play it by myself. If for some reason the multiplayer has made it so that my single player experience
So you have
has
to play
somehow been
online with the other people, like that type
Yeah.
of thing.
or just in general like quests work weird or something.
Yeah.
If you,
You
don't
need
have
3
like
other
another
people.
person.
Yeah, you need 3
Yeah.
other people to do
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Like shit like that, and then I'm not going to be very impressed. But if it doesn't, then I'm fine with it. Like, I think it's like now I'm doing a game design degree. I think it's good for developers to like actually try shit
Mm-hmm.
instead of just, you know, stay in their safe zone. So I think it's good if they try it, obviously. But I can see the Fallout community is pretty fucking relentless.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're not going to be so open-minded about it, but I think it's a good chance to see what some sort of maybe just like 2 players co-op Fallout experience would be like. Monster, then, you know, it's a monster and it is what it is, and you can all go back to playing every other Fallout and mod the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something interesting, and the only problem I foresee for this though is that if people this now taints what kind of Fallout actually is, because if people like the co-op in it, right, and then for the next main series game, because this is clearly a spin-off, this isn't Fallout 5, this is Fallout 76,
Yeah.
it's something completely different.
Mm.
If for Fallout 5, say the people, there's now a community that likes the multiplayer aspect, and Fallout 5 there is no multiplayer aspect,
You just lose.
then now you've split your community in half, because you got your people that just want the single player and they want it to just be their in-depth single player RPG, and now you've split this section of the community into like, well, why is there no multiplayer anymore now? Why would you do this? Why would you put it in this game and then not have it in this one? So I'm kind of worried for that.
Well,
But-
in that sense, would you do it like a GTA style thing where you have?
Oh no, that would be terrible.
You reckon?
If this game turned out to be an MMO, I would not play it at all, because the problem with it is it's fine for Elder Scrolls to have an MMO, right? Because it's fantasy and there's lots of people in the world. This is a post-apocalyptic game. If there's 100 people running around in vault suits in a town, my immersion, everything I understand about the lore of the game just is completely shattered, because there's going to be so many people, and it's just not going to feel like an apocalypse, because it's going to be so populated. It's just not going to feel right.
Because this is
like-
this is how far after the bomb?
This is 25 years. So the Vault 76, in lore's sake, is a control vault. So that means nothing wrong happened to it. But the control vaults were meant to open 20 years after the bombs dropped. But this one, if you look at his Pip-Boy, is 25 years later.
Okay.
So it's maybe something has gone wrong, like the overseer or someone didn't like let them out or something, but something has gone like wrong sort of for like 5 years, it seems, or maybe the door just got jammed or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's meant to be 25 years after, so that means there's no super mutants in the wasteland anymore, because they're not created
They're not
yet.
there long enough. Yeah.
They're not there yet. Ghouls have just started to exist, so there won't even be that many ferals technically, which are like the crazy ones that just run into like zombies. So because it's in the song says, you know, what, Mount Mama, West Virginia.
Yep.
West Virginia is west of DC on the East Coast, so it's technically an East Coast location. So people like are looking up like the wildlife, and they're like, there's bears, there's bobcats, there's like, so basically I'm just thinking they're gonna have to make new factions for the game, because there's no super mutants anymore. There's no Brotherhood of Steel in that area. There's no Enclave. Like the only thing I can think of is there's gonna be like raiders.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like and there might be some feral ghouls maybe. And I'm like, and then you've got wildlife. So they're gonna have to make brand new factions, because otherwise I don't know what they're gonna do. But look, it's a Fallout game. your boy loves Fallout, and the biggest Fallout nerd you've ever met in your life. Look, I'm gonna buy it. There's no qualm there. I'm just hope that Pete Hines has been talking it up quite a bit. He's like, you guys just need to see it. It's great. You're gonna love it. And I'm like, all right, Pete. All right, Uncle Pete. I'll believe you. Please don't crush my little soul. Thank you.
I was just devastated that they didn't use what's his name, John Denver's song. Like they used his song, but they didn't use him.
Well,
Paid for the license. He's dead. It's cheap.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so next one. Moving on from there, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it actually is, though.
Yes.
Elder Scrolls Online. So we have Somerset Isles. That's like out now on PC, I think, but it'll come out on consoles pretty much like this month, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they'll probably plug that and maybe another announcement.
Yeah. So yep, that's a thing. Rage 2, it leaked on Walmart, and then then they were like, oh, this you fucked up the splash art and everything, and the text font. They like played along with it.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Pete was like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
So Rage 2 is being made by Avalanche Studios and id. Avalanche Studios make Just Cause, and they made, what was that other one that was quite popular? Avalanche Studios. Let me have a quick look here.
Yeah, the only one that's springing.
Mad Max. Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm honestly kind of excited because they do open worlds quite good. Especially Rage 2 is very similar to Mad Max in a lot of ways already. So I feel like it's kind of like a natural process. So yeah, I'm looking forward to probably seeing. I think we'll probably see another trailer. We might see some gameplay. It's still like another year away, and there's probably a good reason for that. That it's coming next year, because Bethesda now doing that thing where they only show things that are coming out this year, right? That's their whole like shtick now. That's like their philosophy. Yeah. So Rage 2 being put back will lead me into another point I'll talk about later. So Doom 2 is possible this year. Elder Scrolls 6 we will not see at all. Please, Bethesda fans, you are not going to see this for another 2 main games from Bethesda Game Studios. Stop asking for it. You're not going to see it. DLC, you'll probably see some Evil Within 2 stuff. You'll see some Prey DLC, which they've been teasing forever. And you'll probably see some Wolfenstein 2 DLC. Now, here's the thing why Rage isn't coming out this year, and that's Starfield. So, Starfield has been leaked for quite a while now. Just the name and just like a general premise of it maybe being in space, kind of like a Mass Effect game almost. Still not sure what the hell it is. Apparently it does have multiplayer elements in it as well, so that's interesting. But I think Starfield is something we will see, I think, this E3. Because apparently it was going to be shown last E3 and then they pulled it last minute or something. So I think we'll finally see what this is. Yeah, so Quake Champions, there'll probably be some trailer on it or something. There's a possible remaster for Fallout 3 or New Vegas. Possible. And then I think we'll see some sort of mobile game again, honestly.
Yeah, because Fallout Shelter was very successful for them.
Fallout Shelter 2. Here we go.
Yep, give it to me. Fallout Shelter New Vegas. There you go.
Fallout Shelter 76.
Yep, that's the one. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. And yeah, the new IP will be whatever Starfield is. I think we will see a new IP, and I think it'll be whatever that was meant to be. So yeah, that's Bethesda, lads.
Okay.
Well, next we have Square Enix.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. We have first up, of course, will be Final Fantasy VII, the remastered, reloaded, re-everything.
Yep.
It's probably the most hyped game from them for a little bit. To be fair, there's so many people who just want this game to be done. They'll probably give have they done a release date yet? I don't think they have.
No.
They'll probably show some footage for it and then maybe say it's going to be released next year. We have Shadows of Tomb Raider.
Yep.
That's meant to come out next month, September. So that is probably just do some gameplay of it. A little bit of that. Maybe some DLC for Final Fantasy 15. If not that, then their MMO they have, they'll probably just show a bit of DLC for that. It'll be one or the other. Even though they released DLC in April for it. So maybe say like this is coming next year, whatever.
Yep.
We haven't had an Avengers game in a long time.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. Like 2012 was the last time, and it's so big right now that there's a good chance, real good chance.
Yeah, could see something there.
And
The
then Dragon Quest,
mobile things for Avengers.
and then Dragon Quest 11. That's meant to be released next month, end of next month.
Okay.
So there's probably gameplay for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's pretty cool.
that's everything really.
So something that I want to do that I didn't have in the notes, but it's what we saw at E3 last year that we've enjoyed from the past year.
Oh God, I can't remember what was announced last year.
I'll share the link with you guys in the chat, in the Discord, and just kind of go through and if what there was there that you guys enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, what you thought was going to be cool, what ended up being a flop. I guess Braden, for you, one of them would be Sea of
Man,
Thieves.
I waited 2 years for that game, year after year.
You did. You are hyped for it every time.
I found an even bigger flop. Not a problem.
Which Amiibo
Alright.
No Man's Sky.
No, the No Man's Sky. Not a joke.
All right, Jordy, you hit us first.
Alright, so biggest disappointment. Just in a general sense. Lawbreakers. The studio doesn't even exist anymore.
Yes.
It literally for the last 2 months has had a total player base of 0. Like, even when the studio was open, like, it just got no one. It was the biggest flop I've ever seen in my life. Because Cliff Blazinski's like, I'm Cliff Blazinski, and you're going to play my game because I'm Cliff Blazinski. And then no one played it, and he's like, oh, maybe I got to... It's like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You made an arena shooter from, like, 2003. Dude, no one is playing arena shooters.
No.
And then he was like, I can redeem myself with this really, really shitty battle royale. And then it didn't work because he's a fucking idiot. Anyway.
That's right.
So that was the biggest flop.
Yep.
Okay.
So what on that
That's
list
right,
have you enjoyed?
What have I enjoyed?
Best of us, okay.
I'm guessing Braden, for you, Mario
There's
Rabbids.
There's a lot of things I'd noticed I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Go
Go for it. Whichever.
a few was actually Horizon expansion. Really enjoyed that.
Yep. Still haven't played that.
Yeah, Rabbids, Sun and Moon, of course. The South Park game they finally released.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think they were the ones I enjoyed what were announced last year mainly, and probably the Letdown. Oh, I'm looking. Come back to me for Letdown.
That's all right. So I'm gonna go through my upsides.
I literally have none. You have no upsides. This year sucked.
Really?
This year. Look at Bethesda for this year. It sucks dick.
You a smacky?
And then the PC. Look at that. There's nothing there.
But what do you mean? You got to play Fallout 4 in VR. What do you mean?
No, I didn't.
Happy days. Happy days.
So
all right. So this year was just downsides. Never mind.
I think upsides for me. I didn't play Far Cry 5 or Assassin's Creed Origins. Heard good things from friends at work, and they really enjoyed it. A Way Out, also watched... I didn't play that, but watched a Let's Play for it, and also looked very, very fun. But from ones I've actually played, I can only say God of War. And State of Decay 2, I guess, but haven't really gotten...
I guess I've enjoyed watching God of War.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy watching me play Monster Hunter?
A little less so.
Mhm. And then,
Um,
on that list as well is Days Gone, and that's been delayed from Sony. So I don't think we'll be seeing anything from them.
I got
at E3.
the Game Informer article right here, fellas.
Oh boy, what
Let's
what's
have a
he saying?
look. What's he saying? Well,
Mm,
they did a map. No, we'll be seeing it this year for
You reckon?
sure. Absolutely.
oh.
The fact that there's like a 10-page write-up on it here, and then the fact that Game Informer showed like 2 hours of gameplay that was unedited.
We're seeing shit then.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot, my friend.
And then on here as well, Sony PlayLink. What the fuck happened to that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that even existed. What the hell?
So that was
Yeah.
like the initial concept that we were talking about before that Steam did.
Yeah, brings mobile and console gaming together.
I
yeah,
don't
right.
remember that.
Yeah, holy shit! Wow. Okay.
I think my only just went.
It exists too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
PlayLink.
Anyway.
The party game played on phones. Wait, that's the one that we got for free on
Oh, that one. Yeah.
on PlayStation. Oh, gotcha. That's
Nah.
you. And
Nah,
hidden
this
agenda.
This E3 finna looking like a snack.
Yeah.
This E3 looks way better.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. Last year's fucking. Oh my god, I was never so disappointed with Bethesda in my entire life.
I was wondering why
It was
there wasn't
so
many
shit.
games this year. I was like super keen for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves would be my one downfall then.
Yep.
Yep.
My downfall. What would my downfall be? Haven't played Detroit Become Human yet. Looking at getting that in the near future.
Call of Duty, World War II.
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's everyone's.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
life's disappointment there.
Yeah.
This was a bad year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was not a good year. Wow, 2017 did suck.
Yeah.
It was the worst year of all time. No joke.
I think Switch won 2017.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nintendo won.
And I'm like,
Odyssey, Zelda,
Mario Rabbids.
yeah, they I reckon they
Sun
won
and
last
Moon.
year for sure.
When's
Yeah.
Amiibo No Man's Sky coming?
We don't want it. No one wants it.
no one wants it.
So, with that being said, and knowing how shit 2017 was, what are your final thoughts, predictions, and so and something
Oh, no.
you
I had
haven't
one.
listed?
I had one before and I completely forgot it now. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Well, we
no.
can we'll go to you last, but something that you really want to see, but we haven't talked about, potentially new IP.
Oh, I
potentially
remember. No, me first.
All right, Braden, go for it.
I've actually heard this is happening, and I forgot all about it. And you're gonna be really happy, Alex. It's Bully 2.
Please, please.
I actually heard some rumors that it could be announced.
Dude, I'd be mad hype if that happened, because
That's what
No
I would.
way.
as you know, shameless
I was
plug.
watching some videos. I was doing some research, and yeah,
No way.
apparently there's a chance. There's a good chance.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, there's a good
A
chance.
good chance?
Mate,
I don't know about that.
I'm hyperventilating over here. What have you done to me?
Jeez Louise. I
yeah,
guess.
that's my
Okay,
guess.
I guess for me would be.
Man, it's on the 6 incredible rumors.
Oh Jesus! What is going on with your mic right now?
break him.
Hype.
broke him.
Okay, so I think my bold prediction we haven't talked about at the PC gaming show, we'll see a Payday 3 trailer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's my guess.
nice.
My other guess is what I want to see is the whole thing of for Nintendo having remastered games. I want to see Donkey Kong 64 remastered.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm seeing this bully art. It's a girl in a jock's outfit.
We've broken.
Yeah, I don't know
Internet
what.
has done.
Yeah, your internet is like shit the bed on me.
I think I blew it out with my voice.
Okay, he's back. Let's go.
All right, what's your prediction?
Watch Dogs 3
Oh.
or
that-
Bioshock 4.
Oh.
Oh, no, I did hear that.
Bioshock. That's
No.
yeah.
Bioshock. I heard that.
Yeah.
Bioshock 4 is a thing. It's 100% a thing.
Well, it wouldn't be.
Well,
4.
it's Bioshock something. Like they're bringing out a new Bioshock game. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, isn't the studio called Area 51 or something? It's next to a 2K studio, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I was
I've heard
watching.
of this.
I was watching. I think it was What Culture, and they said that it's probably 100%.
Yeah, I'd
thing.
love to see a new Bioshock.
Because the last one was 2013, 5-year cycle,
Yeah.
2018.
Dude, I love that game. Bioshock is good. I played it last year. Yeah, I played it last year for the first time. That game was fucking sweet.
Yep. Very nice. So that's
Yep.
those are my
That's a good
predictions. But Braden, you got me hyped with Bully 2 and seeing this this
man.
artwork. Finna looking like
Hey,
a
if I'm
snack.
right, you can buy it for me. There you
What? No, you like that doesn't
Very
work like
good.
that.
Very good.
You just like it by proxy.
Yeah. You just like it by proxy.
go. I never saw liked it at all.
Then why would
that's
I
why
get it
like
for
by
you?
proxy.
I'll give it a go. Give it a red hot crack.
Give it a bloody squiz, mate.
So I think that's it in terms of our predictions. Obviously, we'll be back after the E3 has wrapped up.
See where we are.
And we'll be doing a live podcast for that
Oof.
one. So that'll
Will
be
we?
I'll be back home for the 20th. So we'll be able to do something after that, after E3 is all wrapped up. And we go through our, I guess, the rundown of what's gone down at E3.
Sounds good.
Sounds Gucci.
So until then, Braden, can I get a closing statement?
I have food in front of me. I'm very hungry.
Geordie?
I'd like to thank all our listeners, Stitcher and Anchor. Thank you.
Yeah. My closing remark would be, if you want to check us out on Stitcher, Anchor, SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. It really does help when you listen to the podcast, helps us grow,
iTunes.
and gets us some sponsors, boy. So we did teacher talk today. We only swore like a couple of times.
I didn't
Remember the last time I said that though, Braden, and I went back through the video and it's just me cussing for like 15 minutes straight.
It's you who does it the most. I am a teacher. I don't swear. I might say shit, and that's it.
Well, there goes our sponsorship deal.
Top 10 Fortnite streamers who've sworn.
Unbelievable. I don't stream anymore. I don't have the right internet.
That's your problem.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for listening to the Game Lounge podcast. See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Coming in at number 3 is Bully, or Canis Carnum Edit, as it's known in European regions.
We've been expecting you. Welcome to Bullworth Academy.